Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know.
Be with it, because that's who you're meant to be. That's what you are. That's what you're doing. At least that's what I hear anyway, you know. That we're all here to rock and roll. That this here life, it really is, on a larger scale, big old medicine show. In other words, we're learning a lot from it, and, you know, learning how to shake our bacon and be loose and free and happy in this world, you know, instead of under this constant drudgery, this constant anxiety, this constant, like, wow, what am I going to do now? Oh, God. Enough of that shittery, man. Don't you think? I mean, you know, oh my goodness, we can create more dramas out of nothing than any bunch of beans I ever seen anywhere. I'll tell you, we're really good at it when we're running around in this demented state, or what I call the demented state, because believe me, babies, compared to the reality of our love and living truth, hell, we're like so retarded, we ain't even got out of bed yet, man. We're still in the baby crib. You wonder why I call us babies? Hell, we don't even hardly have a clue. You know, babies, man, are born with a lot more than what we got going on here at the moment, maybe. The babies, it's changing quick, because you know what we're doing? We're going back to visit that little baby person and bring them back to life inside of ourselves again. You know, what got us involved in the struggle was putting away the baby self and, you know, moving on from there. About time you dropped your diaper, you dropped yourself and started adapting yourself into this world, you know what I mean? And started becoming what they, quote, quote, were making out of you and not what you were already made of, you know. So oftentimes it wasn't real appreciated. Thank God there are those parents out there that do and can and encourage kids and everything else. There's some beautiful beings out there, babies. Thank goodness for those. Those are shining lights, babies. Those are the ones that have got us through. And they usually live these quiet, miserable little lives, but man, they just grin their ways through it. You know, I mean, there's some real gritty and good-hearted people out there that really have had a hard road to hoe, but have managed to hold on to a rather pleasant attitude throughout all of their life, despite whatever else has been going on in their reality, man. You know, I mean, gosh, from some of the most humble and awful experiences arise some of the greatest saints humanity's ever known. And for the most part, unsung heroes. No one knows, and no one needs to know. They just feel the effect of it. You know, these are the beings that really do change things. They're not standing on street corners yelling things at you, and they're not even on the radio for the most part. Or not on your TV, that's for darn sure. They won't let them near that thing, man. At least that's in the past. I don't know how it is now. I haven't watched TV in years and years. I advise everybody else, just give that damn thing a toss. Enough is enough, man. You know, play on the computer. At least it's a free-for-all. At least here you learn how to discern some truth out of all the bullshit, you know. Talk about disinfo, though. My goodness, there's a bunch of it out there, isn't there? Holy cow. I just looking over some of that stuff out there on Spacebook, The Final Frontier, this morning. My goodness, there's sure a lot of fine opinions about what's happening here on Earth about right now. I mean, there's about as many diverse opinions about that as there is people. You know what I mean? It's amazing what's going on. You know, and everybody yet, you know, despite all of our very diverse views, some people think that Nibiru's come back and they're going to further enslave humanity. Some people think that, you know, it's the end of everything. We're going to get hit by asteroids and down goes the world and up comes the terror and, you know, all that kind of crap. I mean, you know, some people have some pretty gloomy views. Others have, like, wow, a right-hand assistance from God and shit like that. You know what I mean? They just know it's paradise already. They're just waiting for everybody else to find out, too. Hey, here's to you this morning, guys. A good old Coyote good morning from Grandpa Coyote here in good old Crestonia, Colorado. Man, the color red with my beautiful official Coyote Club coffee mug here. I salute you, babies, with a nice fresh sip on some fine-grown Mexican coffee. Oh, I love it.
The free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there.
Oh, darlings, I do remember the Ventura Highway in the sunshine. One time in the way back when there really were an alligator lizard in the air, and that rascal caught me too, the son of a gun. Trapped me just right, you know. Let me just make a complete fool out of myself. But I fooled him too. The old alligator lizard, he thought he had me, and he had me on the ground, and he wrote me out a ticket and says, "Here, you old hound, go sniff around some other side of town, but don't be driving like that no more." And I looked at him and says, "Thank you, officer. Kind words to you there, my darling, and I'll see you later. Have a nice day." Back into bumper-to-bumper traffic, I did splay myself into those lanes, man, and went on down that Ventura Highway, singing about alligator lizards in the air and all that stuff. Guess what? The bite never stuck, man. The bark was worse than the bite. The bite didn't even hurt, man. It went away after a year, and I didn't even have to worry about it. Isn't that awesome? Man, and that's a real living legend here, you know, on the Coyote Medicine Show, only on the Hazy Radio Network, man. How many billion people do you think have memories on the Ventura Highway? Not everybody as significant as that, I'm sure, because the alligator lizards don't bother everybody. They just pick out a few here and there. If you're making a complete idiot out of yourself, they're more than happy to accommodate you and pull you out of traffic and, you know, give you a little what for and all that good stuff, you know. Volume's heavy there. They can't allow screw-ups, man. You cannot have screw-ups in traffic like that. You see the end result is traffic jams that go on for miles and miles and affect other highways, and gee whiz, pretty soon the whole basin is gridlocked, you know. It's wild stuff. I've seen it where it took like 12 hours to go from Anaheim to Pasadena. It's about 40, 50 miles, you know. Maybe 60 at the most, but it's not very doggone for 12 freaking hours sitting in traffic. Nowhere to go, no place to get off to, everything's jammed. Somebody had a little accident downtown L.A., and that ricocheted out. There were a bunch of others, and boy, next thing you know, you had gridlock. That's back in the 80s, man, but it happens every now and then, you know. Wow. You know, that's Ventura Highway can be pretty damn cool. But sometimes it's an escape route too, babies, and sometimes it's awful, awful jams, you know? Wow. So we gotta be careful when we're out there traveling our Ventura highways. What that means is be smart about things, baby. Don't give the alligator lizards anything to come after you for, man. Let them stay in the air and, you know, just be there. Love your dragons, man. Love the dark side. It can only bring you light. It can only bring you love and help you get it right. Love everything. It's true, and it'll pull you through. So says Grandpa here on the Coyote Medicine Show. Once again, where? On the Hazy Radio Network with the Coyote Medicine Show. Yeah, you get your Coyote Medicine in the morning here, baby. Take your medicine. It's good for you, baby. It's really, really good. I mean, the best. I mean, really, it's just, take it. Come on, please. Oh, I mean, toke it. Yeah, toke it.
Alligator lizards in the air, in the air.